Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're at. So, today I want to talk about distractions. And in life, we have so many distractions. And whether it comes from your spouse, your life, your job, your kids, your purpose. Well, your purpose don't distract you, but getting to your purpose does distract you, because the enemy or yourself, your old way of thinking, your old way of doing, will always distract you from to where you're going. And so for me, I noticed this morning, distractions hinder me in the long run. Like, I always was this person to try and help another person's situation, help them think things through, help them come out on the other side. And I noticed I didn't have the energy to pour back into myself when I am isolated, shut off, and focus just on me and not worry about nobody else's problems, nobody else's drama. Because I never cared about what was outside of me, only what was inside of me and what can help me. And so whenever I took on the responsibility of helping somebody else or allowing somebody else to pour their problems out to me, I would be distracted. I would be, not focused, cloudy, restless. And I have to learn it's okay to shut things off. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say I don't want to hear this, because I remember one person, they called me, I ain't gonna say no name, they be like, counselor. No, I can't be your counselor. And I don't see how therapists do it. Therapists gotta be so strong-minded or have their own therapist, because taking on everybody's problems and life issues, it distracts you from yours. Because even though you don't want to carry it to your next day, even though you don't want to pick it up, you do. And so for me, I'm just now, I don't know why, but I care a lot. Like, growing up, I had to be this strong person that don't give a fuck you, fuck her, fuck anything if it ain't about me. But now that I'm getting older and I'm going through life and I understand how life goes, I'm a little bit more emotional aware of a person's problems, or a person, needing to talk. Because I always felt like, especially for my mom, maybe she just didn't have nobody to fully express and talk through without judgment, without somebody trying to put their 2% behind, everything that she did, or, just having a person to relieve all most of your problems. I don't think she had it. So for me, I became that for other people. And my mama used to be like that. Like, she would listen to other people's problems while she had her own problems and things she was working through. And I think that was a distraction. And I have to learn to put stuff down. It's okay to just disconnect. And it was something that I noticed. I don't like for people to help me at all. I don't even want $1 from you if I can help you. I can be on my last 50 cents and I need 75. I'd rather struggle without that 75 until I can get it. But if you need something from me, I give it. And I'm noticing I gotta stop giving out what I don't get back in return. Moving here to Texas, even though I knew a lot back in Alabama, it really opened my eyes more. Even when it comes to the smallest things. And this ain't like to no direct person, it's to everybody. Like, the smallest inconveniences. It just be, bro, for me, if I can't do nothing for you, and especially in a timely manner when you ask me, I'll tell you, no, bro, I can't do it because I got other obligations. I don't want to tell you yes and then I can't do it because I already don't like for people to do nothing for me. So if I ask you to do something, it's like I really need you to do it. I don't have nobody else that I feel like can do something for me. And I realize I don't. Like, when it comes to life and when it comes to your business, follow your first mind. And you really got to do stuff yourself until God tells you, okay, this person is reliable. This person you can, yes, it's good. But from all my life experiences when it comes to people helping me, it don't never plan out the way they were supposed to. It don't never happen. I'm always on the back end when I'm on the front end for everybody and everything they need. I lose sleep to help somebody. But ain't nobody gonna do that for me. I'll go out my way 30 minutes, an hour just to help somebody. But when nobody go 5 minutes out their way. And it's a key. I had a key because I got a property back at home, 2 properties. And I'm trying to fix up one. And then, slowly fix up the other one. And I changed locks. And I had a key. Somebody else had a key. And then I had an extra set of keys. And so, my first mind told me, hey, leave the key with the dude that's gonna fix your house. The person, like, you don't know them, you don't know what they might do, yada, yada, yada. Which I shouldn't have gave a fuck because I didn't care what was in the house anyway, because I'm on to a new chapter. I can't look back on old things. But then I realized that old thing will help me into my new life by helping me bring in income. And so, I'm like, hey, can you get this key to this person, this day, that day? And when the day came, it was an excuse. And then months go by, and they leave my key with somebody that don't even really fuck with me. And I know they don't fuck with me, even though they're a family member. But it was like, bro, if I ask you to do something, you don't do it, then I figure out another way how to do it and inform you about the way that I'm doing it, and this is what I need you to do. Don't make it seem like I'm the problem. Don't make it seem like, oh, you made a big deal about something that was so small and I did this because you... No, like, it's always a principle. It's just like, if I'm a drug dealer and the pack late, and it's on some shit where the pack came late, I had a small stash, and we need something to get us over. I use my small stash to help out the business. And then when the big stash get here, you're not in place to get it. And then you or I drop it off to somebody that's not in the business. Bro, you don't know what they're going to do with that pack. You don't. So it's like, don't include nobody on no shit that wasn't included from the fucking beginning. And that's just me. Like, when it comes to me with this business, and when I get to where I'm going, where I know God is leading me and guiding me, I can't allow even a family member in my business. I can't. I have to be selfish. I have to be cautious because this is my life. This is my lifeline. This will be my children's legacy, my grandkids. I can't allow nobody to fuck that up because they don't see the importance behind what I'm doing. They only see the importance behind what they're doing. So it's like, just do everything yourself. Don't even worry about it if it's hard, heavy, too much going on. No, you're ready to carry that burden or that heaviness than to let someone else attempt to carry it, and now they bringing more trouble on your shoulders. And I just say, my life lessons that I learned from everything, and just try to help the next person not make these same mistakes I did. Because really, since 19, I've been out making plenty mistakes, plenty fuck ups, plenty I wish I knew better, plenty I could have, plenty I would have. But on the mindset side, my brain wasn't fully developed to know the outcomes. I always just think of the what ifs and all that, but I never really knew the full extent of my outcomes. And so now that I have more wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding, I look back and I'm like, dang, I wish I could have. But I am grateful that I have grown to look back and see where I went wrong or what I could have done better. But if I was in this space now, I wouldn't have the awareness. And in life, you gotta fuck up in order to learn to never repeat it again. And even when it comes to when I tell people what I've been through and what mistakes I made and what can you avoid to make the mistakes I made, I know everybody not gonna listen to me. Not in that moment, because I had people that was telling me, different things that I was doing that I could have done differently. I didn't want to hear it. I listened, but I didn't listen. I heard, but I heard in one ear, and it stopped in the middle. It didn't go out, but it didn't register. It just sat. It was stagnant. And so once I actually noticed, like, wait, I think I done heard this before, and I became aware of it, I was like, this person did tell me. Or sometimes I just didn't remember because I was so distracted. I didn't know. I was so grieved. Like, grief, and especially that's the word I'm looking for. Grief you haven't dealt with will deal with you. And it was just a lot. But when I got to the other side, I remembered these things that people would tell me. Even with my mama, like, I used to pretend like I wasn't hearing because I didn't want to hear the stuff at that moment. But a lot of the stuff she have taught me do come to remembrance most of the time. But you're not going to hear what nobody got to tell you while you're in that moment. It's when you get to the other side, or when you're on that path of walking. And, you're reading, you're trying to get understanding, you're trying to get knowledge. And once you start opening your eyes, you see a lot. And for me, I just see it. And I try to help others to see it. And I know it will come to a time where I get my flowers. But the world and people outside of me know how to give me my flowers. I give it to myself. Now, I might not give it to myself daily. I might not give it to myself weekly. I might not even do it monthly. But when I feel low like I felt this morning, when I feel life has become such a distraction, or life is trying to get me down, I go back, I sit in moments, and I reflect. And I thank God that I'm not where I used to be. But I still reflect. And my reflections don't have to be long. My reflections really just be just like this, sitting on my phone, recording myself talking. And I used to write, I used to journal, but driving trucks, I started recording because I couldn't write until it was time for me to go to bed. And even then, when I was going to bed, I didn't care about writing. So when I be in those moments, I would record myself, I would record my feelings, and I wouldn't hold nothing back. So I'm learning, stop trying to hold back. Like, stop trying to spare people's feelings, because people don't give a fuck about your feelings. And I'm just cursing because I feel the need to, and I want to. But I don't have to curse. I do, but I don't. I'm trying to learn to stop cursing. But some things are kind of hard to break. But I'm learning people don't give a fuck. If it don't benefit them, they don't give a fuck. They might pretend they give a fuck in the moment, but half of the time people don't. And that's okay. That is okay. People will give a fuck when it benefits them. And so, stop giving a fuck at all. Whether it benefit them, whether it don't, whether it benefits you, it don't matter. Fuck them. I remember Mel Robbins, whatever, she got the Fuck It book. And that's really how life is. It's just like, fuck it. Like, let go, let God. Whatever gonna happen anyway, so fuck the outcome. Just know I did this, I did this in my heart, or I did that. You just gotta know. Put good seeds out. But when you put them good seeds out, put them out for yourself. Put them out for you to gather the fruits of your labor. Don't put your seeds out for everybody, because everybody not even gonna want your seeds or want your fruit, or even be like, well, girl, I ain't tell you to do this or do that. It'll be like that. But they'll be like, oh, well, fuck it then, bye, because I did it good. I done put so many good seeds out for people that people walk over it and tell me I haven't did shit. Like the lady that was staying in my house, family member, her kids, I used to always do for her kids. So a teenager like me, at that moment, I didn't have to do. But I did it, because it's not always about that person. It's about the upcoming generation. Did they probably give a fuck? Nah, they probably didn't. Because it was me. That was just what I do. But when you stop doing stuff and people ain't got it no more, and they gotta sit back and think about stuff, they think. And they will remember. But I'll be right back. My video probably gonna cut out. It's probably gonna look different. Because iPads, I noticed they don't pause. So I gotta run here and get my food. But I'll start it back.